Welcome back, guys. This is going to be a very important video because in the last 6 months the amount of hard work you put in will reap you huge amounts of success later on. But this is also going to be one of the toughest periods of your time because you'll have your three major exams: JEE Mains 1, JEE Mains 2 and JEE Advanced. You'll also have your boards. So yes, because of both of these you will go through a lot of stress and anxiety and also confusion on what to do and what should be our game plan, which will be cleared in this video. In this video I'm going to tell you what I did and what you should do for best results. So let's begin. Look, when you put pressure on anything, it either withstands it, or it breaks, or it just slips away or escapes it. Academic pressure is a lot similar. If you let your emotions and feelings take control of your action and procrastinate and let your work pile up in the end you'll know that you can't solve this amount of work, or you will not be able to do this amount of work, and you have your exams the next week or the next month. You'll just break down. You'll blame your past, that why didn't I solve it, and you won't be able to change anything. So first we need to be disciplined. We need to finish the work on time. Only then you will reap your success. Secondly, you should not get distracted. See, you can't solve all the material for JEE. This is for the toppers, you could say. You can't solve all the material for JEE, nor can I, nor can AIR1. He didn't solve all the material, he just solved the concise material which your coaching will give, or the important books will have the concise and important problems to solve, which is enough. You don't need to solve all the questions. Talking about game plan, this is going to be very important, so listen carefully. Most probably your class 12 syllabus will be over by October or November. If it gets over earlier, then it's better. You can just complete your backlogs till that time. So we need to start our game plan in November, and if your syllabus completes late, then you can start it in December. So first of all, we need to buy a test series if we don't have a test series or our coaching is not providing a test series. So, and also there will be two types of tests in test series. First will be topic wise tests and second will be full syllabus tests. So in November and December we need to target topic wise tests. What we need to do is, on every day, and if you're starting from November, then on alternate days you need to solve a full syllabus test of 2024 JEE Mains. There will be 20 papers from what I know. So solving it alternatively, you will complete it in 40 to 50 days. First of all, we need to do that. Secondly, we need to solve the PYQs according to the topic. So in every 3 to 4 days or every week, you will have your topic wise tests, and in that 3 to 4 days or that week we need to solve the PYQs of 2022, 2023, and if possible 2021 and 2020. You will find these PYQs on Mathango app, which helped me a lot. So we need to solve these PYQs every day. Well, you give your test, then you solve your PYQs, and this is basically our game plan for November and December. In January and in the end of December, you need to solve full syllabus tests of, if you are left with PYQ papers, then it's good. If you aren't, then your test series will have full syllabus tests. You need to attempt those with a 3-hour timer. Every day you need to attempt at least one paper. So after that you will be prepared for JEE Mains. So in the last 2 days or 3 days, you shouldn't give any tests from what I know. So all you have to do is you have to just read your short notes again and again. That's what I did for my JEE Mains 2, and that is my best of the 2 I scored. All I did for the last 2 days was, our coaching provides a handbook in which we have all the formulas. So I read that handbook again and again and again and again. So I memorized all the formulas. Basically, JEE Mains is nothing but you have to just apply formulas in 70 to 80% of the questions. So this will be our game plan for JEE Mains. After JEE Mains 1 ends, we need to prepare for JEE Advanced. for 1 or 2 weeks. We should always aim for JEE Mains 1 because it will be easier than JEE Mains 2, and it will be better if your goal is JEE Advance, because you won't get enough time if you're preparing for JEE Mains 2 for JEE Advance. So first of all, we completed that. After our JEE Mains 1, we need to give 1 or 2 weeks for JEE Advance. We need to prepare and we need to complete this syllabus if we have not completed, because JEE Advance has a more vast syllabus in chemistry especially. After that, we need to focus on our boards, and after our board ends, if we have time, we can focus on JEE Advance. If we don't have time, in the last 10 days before your JEE Mains 2, you need to again start preparing for JEE Mains 2. And after giving JEE Mains 1, most of us will have idea of what we need to do in JEE Mains 2 for good performance. So after JEE Mains 2, you will get about a month or so, 1.5 month most probably at max. So most probably you'll get 1 month or 1.5 month at max. In that period of time, every day you need to give 3 papers if possible. If not, you need to give 2 papers full syllabus, and other than that you need to revise. What I did was I solved 3 papers every day: 8 to 11, 12 to 3 and 4 to 7, and I woke up at around 5:30 and I revised from 6 to 8. After that I gave a test. After that I had my brunch, coffee, then I again gave a test, and in between 3 to 4 I analyzed. Basically, the small breaks you get, you should analyze in that while, and at night also I would analyze all the papers, what mistakes I did, and I solved the doubts or saw the solutions. That would be our plan for JEE Advance, and that is why I stuck with that, and no one tells you about this. Most probably people will focus on topic wise test also, but after JEE Mains 1 and JEE Mains 2, you will have a thorough knowledge of the whole syllabus, and you don't need to go through every topic. So that's what I did for JEE Advance. I gave lot of mocks. You'll find a lot of mocks of FitG, which will be good, and other coachings like Alan, Shri Chaitanya, Narayana. So you need to solve the papers of these coachings, and if your coaching is also providing these amounts of mock papers, then it's good. You can solve those papers. So this is all I did in the last 6 months. At last, in the last 6 months, you need to keep yourself happy. You need to be happy, because going through that amount of stress and anxiety is difficult. Because some days at night I thought, why am I doing this? Why am I going through this amount of stress and anxiety? But thinking about that, all I thought after that thought was, this is just a period of time and it will pass away. And secondly, you need to pay attention to your health, because it might deteriorate in the last 6 months. You need to keep a check on your sleep. Though your sleep will reduce a bit, it will reduce to 6 hours maybe, because of stress and anxiety. And other than that, you will get a bit bored, so you need to be more disciplined, because doing boring stuff will be a bit tough. Because in the last 2 years you learn new things every week, every month, but in the last 6 months you will just go through the stuff you learn. So you need to be, what you can say, you need to engage yourself more in the task you are performing. So that's all I have to say, and good luck for your 6 months, because you will need it. Thank you for watching.